Emergent Bio secured FDA approval for its smallpox vaccine to be used in people with a high risk of Mpox infection. It's the second vaccine to be cleared to treat Mpox in the U.S. after Danish pharma company Bavarian Nordic got its shot approved in 2019. The stock, which has a market cap of $440 million, had been up more than 20% pre-market, but then we saw this big reversal. It closed down nearly 7%. Let's get more on the Mpox market with Mizuho healthcare strategist Jared Holz. Jared, good to see you.
You too. Thanks for having me.
What's the opportunity here for Emergent, and to what do you attribute the big turnaround in shares today?
Well, I think on the shares, the stock is up a ton this year. I mean, the low for the stock year to date, I think, is around $1.50. So for anyone looking to kind of trade around it, the liquidity it's getting due to this news flow, I think, is probably the biggest driver. And it's allowing traders to, sell some strength. Maybe they'll buy it back at some later date. That seems to be fairly common with these vaccine stocks, just given the headline orientation of the names and all the news that's coming along with it. As far as the opportunity set, I think it's, not all that clear. They're going to give a lot of the vaccine away for free. Most of it is going to be going to the developing world, Central, Eastern Africa. So figuring out the financial impact, I think, is more difficult than the narrative, which I still think is pretty good. And the stock is, as you alluded to, not that much in dollars, 400 million market cap. So there's probably some upside here for sure if they can get this thing right.
So, Jared, when you look at this stock, you're touching on all these different key points. What is the addressable market? Because I don't want to belittle the effects of this disease, but if you do nothing, the recovery rate is between 2 and 4 weeks. And we know that vaccines all work in different way, shape, and form. Being such a low market cap stock, you spoke about this. Is it just poised because it is such a low market cap stock that it's going to jump all over the place and everyone should just sort of sit on the sidelines?
Steve, yeah, that's my gut here. This is a very tough one to nail down. The population, obviously, when you're talking about an entire continent or a big piece of it, is huge. And there are a lot of reports that this has kind of seeped its way into Europe. Europe's been dealing with it. Continental Europe has been dealing with it for a couple of years now. But the amount of cases are fairly small. This is sort of reminiscent of COVID at this stage in the game, whereby you've got a lot of cases, but how severe are they? And based on all the reports that I've read and have kind of gone through, unless you're immune compromised or have underlying health conditions very similar to what we've kind of talked about over the past 4 years, you're probably okay. So the addressable market is big. I really don't know how the governments are going to pay for it and how much Emergent is going to make off of it.
Although demand might be a different story, because the difference between Mpox and COVID, and I'm not talking from a medical perspective here, but with COVID, people who were sick didn't look different. People who have Mpox, you can see small children with blisters all over the bodies. Like, the emotional reaction, and I hear it from the mom set, is real concern, even though it's not a problem in the United States, but you're hearing parents start to ask about it. So you have to wonder whether demand is going to outpace what the real relevancy is in terms of, medical treatment.
Totally agree. I mean, that's the tough thing to kind of decipher in the analyst community, is the demand versus the actual severity of Mpox itself, and then tying all that together and kind of putting together a model that makes sense when you've got companies out there that are going to provide the drug for little or no cost for much of the population that's directly impacted. I think the bigger opportunity here might be Europe in time. If patients over there are willing to get the vaccine before they get it or shortly after. And of course, if we hear of cases in the US, it's going to be a stock, EBS is going to be a stock that winds up trading a lot of volume and is going to be very volatile. And at 400 million, I think you've got to take a look at it, just because it sounds like we're going to get more cases before we see this thing kind of erode again. So that's kind of, from a trading standpoint solely, I think you've got to be long a little bit of the stock here for that.
Hey, Jared, it's Tim. Congratulations on beating Forrest Gump in the ping pong championship over there. In addition to being the Forrest Gump of pharma strategists, because in fact you can talk about so many things. Let's talk about the week that was for Lilly. Let's talk about a stock that effectively is back to all-time highs, despite the fact that we know that there's both competition in the space, and again, we talk about valuations on the show all the time. Just any thoughts on the week that was there?
Yeah, it's been an incredible couple weeks for Lilly. A lot of weakness into the quarter, an absolute monster of a second quarter print. They're doing kind of everything behind the scenes to, take more market share in obesity, to provide the market with a bunch of different options. Now you've got this vial, which is cheaper to manufacture. It gets to more patients at a cheaper cost. So I think everything they're doing strategically makes sense. Valuations, it continues to be and has been for the past couple of years, the one kind of not overhang, but the one concern investors have. But I don't really see a lot of valuation sensitivity in the market broadly. So until we kind of see it seep into the market big picture, really not sure why it's going to matter for Lilly. And then on the other hand, you've got the situation where earnings are exploding over the next 5 years. So Tim, as you keep on moving forward here, the PE multiple gets lower and lower as earnings go higher. So a lot of investors look at Lilly and they say, okay, yes, very expensive today, but over the long term, not so much.